Um, Congratulations to our players and our assistant coaches, our support staff, our university for being 3-0. That Rice team gave us everything we could handle. Proud of how the defense came up and made plays. When we got stale a little bit on O, but this team stuck together. We got a ton to clean up from this game, probably as much as any of the three. But Coach Bloom gave us everything that we could handle, and I'm glad our guys were able to stick together and finish this thing off right with a win.
All right,
Shooter, you're always
Coach.
first.
It's a good tradition. You win.
right.
I asked the first question.
Okay.
Let's stick with it. All right, well, first of all, congrats on the win. Obviously, another great performance by the offense. Some nervous moments in the second half. What was kind of going through your mind in terms of play calling when, the deficit got reduced to 6?
We weren't executing at a high level. Credit to Rice for some of their schematic things they brought into the game. They were making more plays than us. We weren't. I don't know if we dropped a few balls. We made a couple bad passes. Obviously, the safety is that's more on me than any of the players. Got to get them more mentally ready for that play and that situation. So please don't blame them for that one. That was on me. But they were able to, like I said, when it got tough. JoJo Ward coming up with a huge play, Freddie Hawley coming up with a huge play, Cedric Bird coming up with a huge play. John had a big night, started that thing off. I think he might have had, 4 or 5 catches in a row. But, they're a good football team. You could talk all you want about Rice. They gave Houston all they could handle. They gave us all they could handle. And I know they're going to have that thing rolling in a few years.
Having those type of playmakers, like you said, JoJo and Fred really came up big for you guys when you needed to play. Is that the difference from last season? After John went down,
No, I don't want to talk about last season. I want to talk about how hard these kids are playing for this state and this university, and we can get a lot better. We can get a lot better. I'm glad we didn't turn the ball over, and I think we scored every time we were in the red zone. At least that's what this says. So. There are some positives. I know people. I know there's some grumbling out there. I heard it. I only wear one of the things, one of the headsets. I only wear this side. I hear people booing, but this team is playing hard for them, and they don't like a run play. I get it, but if that's what we think is the best thing to do at that time, that's what we're going to do to win a football game.
Sticking with this season, then you're 3-0. Through 3 games, only 3-0 team in the country, some could say. How does that feel?
It's good to win tonight. I don't think we can, we got a very difficult road trip ahead with a great team in Army. Another option team who's going to give us everything they got. We got to get healthy and, take tomorrow off and come back to work Monday. It's just good to win. It's nice to win for the way that this team handles their everyday life and why they play this game. I mean, they play for a greater purpose.
When this game got tight, you guys were backed up at the 1 and you come up with a big play. Was the idea at that point, we got to stay aggressive if we want to win this game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you throw a short pass and it breaks out for a big game. Was that the idea to?
Yeah, that'd be great if that happened every time. JoJo made really a real, Cole made a good read. We got the ball out, and he made it just a great individual play and got us down and really got the juices going. We got to try to get him more involved earlier, in my opinion, and Bird too. But, I thought Marcus was a little bit more productive this game. Got his touchdown, had 4 catches, so we got backed up inside the 1 twice, and we were able to go 99 on 1, and we gave up a safety. So we need to definitely clean that up.
Talk about your defense. Tonight you come up with a big turnover when you need it. You come up with a big 4th down stand when you need it. I know, the defense has been taking some flack because of them points they've been giving up, but they played great.
We're winning football games, and we knew there were going to be times, and I mean, if we're going to be 3-0, people are going to gonna be upset about something, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, these kids are trying their heart out. Their coaches are trying their hardest for this state and this university. And yeah, there's things we can get better at, but those kids and those coaches are on scholarship and get paid too. You know, it's a football game. I would love to win 100-0 every time, but it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes we knew the defense was going to come up in a game and have to get some stops for us, not specifically this game, but sometime along the season we knew that they were going to do that for the offense. And tonight I think was one of those times.
You asked what I was going to ask.
Anybody else?